Let me think. If there was only someone that we could blame for this government shutdown.
If there is a shutdown, I think it would be a tremendously negative mark on the President of the United States.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read. For the Culture Podcast is finally out, okay? It took a long time for us to get that shit together. It did. I apologize. Usually, every single Tuesday we'll have an episode out for you guys, but this girl, she was fucking with our spirit. We had other things we had to deal with, but I mean, we always want to make sure that the episode is perfect before we release it. So that was our main priority. It is out now, so I'm hoping that you guys will go over there for theculturepodcast.com and let us know what you think. Also, click the contact page if you want to email us, send us your letters that we can read on air as we record, okay? Now, patreon.com/AdrianExpression is also available for you to sign up. They get the best content first. I'm not gonna act like my ass was fully coherent or even conscious when the previous Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef happened, you know, when they were wearing long ass jerseys. I'm not gonna pretend like my ass had enough cognition to know what the fuck was going on, okay? But what I want to tell you now is that Ja Rule is on fucking Twitter acting crazy. Now, let's read one of the tweets that he sent out. He said, "Let's be clear, I mind my business, but for some reason 50 Cent keeps my name in his mouth. I think he'd rather have my dick in his mouth." And he said, hashtag bitch ass nigga, hashtag tickle booty. Now I tweeted, I said, girl, what is a tickle booty? Because the hashtag that Ja Rule put in trying to come at 50 Cent was tickle booty. So I'm just like, girl, what is a tickle booty? How can I experience it? Because I feel like that's kind of directed towards my niche. It's kind of like my mark. I'm the target audience when it comes to whatever a tickle booty is. I want to experience it. So if any of you guys know what a tickle booty is, please don't hesitate to let me know. And what you also need to let me know, I need to know if Ja Rule is over here going to the gym or if he's going to a job interview. I'm not sure what type of tease these pants are giving me, but it's not on my approval list. I honestly just want to see how this shit's going to play out. 50 Cent said it's on site, so what I would do if I was Ja Rule, I would get my fucking glasses checked. I'd get my contacts checked. If 50 Cent said it was on site, sis, I'm going to make sure that my ass can read the very bottom line of the exam, sis. I mean, that's all I got to say on that. We looked up and the North Star led us to Kim Kardashian surrogate. A lot of you girls are bringing frankincense and myrrh, but you need to bring a map or at least Siri because they certainly did name that child Chicago West. Now, I'm not sure if Chicago West is the hospital in which the good doctor works. I'm not sure if Chicago West is different from, you know, the main Chicago. Is there, you know how we had like Teen Titans and Teen Titans East? Is there like a Chicago and then a Chicago West? Not sure what's going on there, but I'm happy the baby is healthy. I'm hoping she lives a long and beautiful and very informed life. I'm hoping that since she definitely won't get it from her parents, she, Saint North, or the rest, all of them can live very healthy and informed lives, okay? I really don't know what it is about celebrities and they fucking kids' names. I'm too broke to really give that much of a damn, sis. If you want to name your kid Pencil or Scantron or Access Code, sis, I guess that's up to you. All I'm saying is, girl, if I got older and saw that shit, as soon as I turn 18, girl, I'm changing my motherfucking name. That's it. I'm sorry. All right, let's talk about what y'all came here for. Let's just go ahead and get it out the way. Miss Monique, girl, she went up here and said, girl, you hoes need to boycott Netflix. And that's just, it is what it is. And I was like, okay, sis, what did I say on Twitter? I said this order is taller than Abe Lincoln. I was like, I don't know if that's, I don't know, we got to rethink this strategy, sis, because I mean, it's not one that's realistic. And I just have to be honest. Now, the root of the issue is the payment. Despite paying Amy Schumer $13 million for her comedy special, and I think Dave Chappelle, the rest of the whole got $20 million. It was something crazy. Netflix only offered Monique $500,000 and she's asking that we boycott the streaming service. Now I think that there are multiple, this is a nuanced ass issue. It's not one simple answer, okay? And it is what it is. I think Monique is right in using her voice, you know, standing up saying, hey sis, you hoes gonna pay me. I think that was right for her to do. I'm not talking about talent or anything else. I'm talking about ratings and how much they're gonna make from this shit. I don't think that she's gonna be out here, you know, making $20 million. I don't think so. But $500,000 I think was a slap in the fucking face. I think like you can even at least offer her $2-3 million. A lot of people are criticizing Monique on how she handled it. Now for me this goes one of two ways. The first way is maybe Monique don't give a fuck. Maybe she's like, girl, I have enough money, I got enough shit to where I can ruffle a little bit of feathers and I won't be pressed. I'm not worried about a check, I'm worried about the principle. Maybe that's where she's at. But if Monique is in a different space where she actually wants to work, I think, and I'm speaking as a man, not a woman, I'm speaking as someone someone who does not have experience in the TV industry. I'm acknowledging that I do not have a lot of data on this shit, but I think based on what I see and what I know, which may not be a lot, I'm giving you that. I would have maybe gone back to them and say, hey, this $500,000, bitch, you hoes gonna at least have to give me 2.5 or 2. Then we can talk. And then I would have done it, or maybe I would have done it for the 500,000 this time, and then next time I'd have been like, no, bitch, you don't have to pay me, and then hike up the price the next time I do it. Or there's a third option to take your shit to HBO, to take your shit to Hulu, to take your shit and get a bigger deal. You know, maybe get a $2 million, $3 million deal, and then shove it in Netflix face and be like, bitch, this is what you could have had. Now I'm going over here, and we're probably gonna build a lasting relationship for a couple of fucking decades. You see what I'm saying? So I think that there are many pathways in which she could have taken this, but maybe, as I said, I'm speaking as someone who has not been working in that industry. I'm speaking as someone who does not know as much as Monique does about Hollywood and shit. A lot of people are saying, or at least implying, that Monique acts ghetto, and this is why she's getting what she's getting. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Amy Schumer is not funny at all. She's as funny as a Payless shoebox. She's allowed to act in the most obnoxious way that she is, and that's fine. But when Monique stands up for herself, that's the, oh my God, it's a big problem. Why she acting like this? Now, as I said, ain't nobody fucking boycotting Netflix, and that's just, it is what it is. It's too many good shows on there. Netflix already has us hooked. Netflix knows what they're doing. So as far as strategy-wise, I don't think that was the smartest move, Monique, if I'm being honest. But as I said, I'm speaking from my ignorance. Either way, I think that Monique was right to speak up. I think that some of the strategies definitely need to be changed, but of course she was right to speak up. I think that someone with her resume, I think 500,000 was a slap in the fucking face. I think that was, that's like spitting in her fucking face. She's an Oscar winner. But at the same time, we also have to keep in mind that Netflix is a business, and businesses focus on making money, and that's it. Okay? So while I think that they definitely could have paid her more, I don't know how feasible it would have been when we're talking about budget to give her ass $20 million in comparison to the rest of these people who are, I guess, kind of popping more. I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Like everybody was talking about, everybody was dragging. There are people on different sides and shit, but I have to look at it from a holistic point of view. I do. Some people are getting mad at Monique for that shit, but what if she doesn't give a fuck? What if she doesn't care? What if she's like, girl, I've been working long enough, but it's the principle and I want to say something about it. Me, business-wise, I would have taken one of the three options, whether it's to just do it now, ask for more later, go to a different company and ask for fucking more and show it to Netflix, or renegotiate my shit. But she decided that's not what she wanted to do, and I'm sure she's done shit like that for the amount of how many years that she's been working. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she's tired. I don't know, but as I said, I would love to hear what you guys think about it. Donald Trump, you
orange-haired orangutan, coochie grabber, scumbag, liar, psychopath.
Okay, I want to tell you that
I rebuke you in the name, I rebuke your mama.
I rebuke you and your mama, okay? And I'm not going to give this pastor too much because he was the same one telling us that God's going to put a cancer in our assholes if we're, you know, over here LGBT as fuck, if we're over here gay as fuck. I'm not going to give his ass too much, but this shit was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. But what's not funny, Trump is over here trying to allow Christian doctors and nurses to deny healthcare to LGBT people because they disapprove of that lifestyle or their religion that they got from Master. Says some shit about gays, but we're gonna focus on that and ignore everything else. So I want you to keep this in mind. When I make a big deal about homophobic remarks or anything against gays that's being done in this society, this is what I'm talking about. This is why it's a big deal. Okay, you guys say it's yo, stop being so sensitive. Oh my God, people don't need to see gay people all the time. He doesn't actually hate gays. No, I have a right to be concerned because you're gonna take these same, oh well girl, it's just a joke, built ass fucking politics. You're gonna have these people who are just like, yeah, I like gays, I just don't respect their lifestyle. You're gonna have those type of people writing laws, and that shit is serious. When doctors and nurses are allowed to refuse legally to refuse you might not even be LGBT, girl. They might think that your ass is LGBT. They might think that you're just based on dumbass stereotypes. They are allowed to dismiss you. That means, okay, that I can walk into a doctor's office, wherever, medical care facility, bitch, bleeding the fuck out, shot the fuck up, and if they don't like that my ass is over here gay as hell, they can tell me to get the fuck out legally. So when I'm so hard on people who are being so dismissive and ignoring gays and saying dumb, ignorant shit about gays, this is why, girl, because you hoes gonna have kids, or you yourselves, or your kids, y'all gonna grow up, get to places in society where you can make decisions like this about the lives of LGBT people, and it won't be informed. It'll be based on ignorance and bigotry. And we'll have other people out here, we have LGBT people fucking dying even more LGBT homeless people, just because of your insecurity in a fucking 2,000-year-old book. You hoes don't even want to read 5-day-old emails. Get the fuck out of here, hypocrites. I want you all to realize what I'm talking about. This is not just policy, it's not just laws that are being written, it's life and death. okay? Because if this shit goes through and somebody's out here, a bisexual woman or a lesbian is giving birth, and somebody's looking at their ass instead of prioritizing the lives, the two heartbeats that are fucking in your office, you know what I mean? The baby and the mother, girl, you're gonna say, well, girl, you lesbian, sis? I know you're mid-labor, but are you lesbian? Can you fill out this survey? Oh, you're lesbian? Good luck with your baby, sis. I can't stand y'all, but someone else I can't stand is this man. Listen to what the fuck he said.
Now, in a number of states, the laws allow a baby to be born from his or her mother's womb in the 9th month. It is wrong. It has to change.
He said right now in a number of states, the laws allow a baby to be born from his or her mother's womb in the 9th month. It's wrong and has to change. He said that states allow a baby to be born from his or her mother's womb in the 9th month? Which other month are they going to be born, sis? I don't like the fact that his IQ points are dwindling faster than my levels of fucking testosterone. His brain power is disappearing faster than my ability to pretend to be straight at the barbershop. It's not realistic. Now lastly, something else that is not realistic is the fact that Jay-Z is being honored for acknowledging his mother's lesbianism at the GLAAD Media Awards. And I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but a lot of the LGBT community just loves to glorify straight people so much. Like, girl, they are in control of society. They're gonna be okay. We're the ones who have to build ourselves up. Why are we giving out these awards to straight people for saying, hey sis, my mom's gay? Girl, I don't give a fuck. If anything, give it to Jay-Z's mom if you want to be that girl. We have gay artists out here, gay filmmakers, gay directors, you know, gay musicians, gay painters. We have a whole bunch, gay activists. We have a whole bunch of people in our fucking community that we could uplift and give a platform to. We could completely enhance their careers, and instead we're focusing on the Jay-Z's, the Nick Jonases, the James Francos. Okay sis, you said you love fags. All right. I'm happy for you, sis, and especially Jay-Z after decades of homophobia. Okay, girl, I'm glad that you, okay, key, I'm so happy, but girl, we need to start prioritizing the people who live through this shit versus the people who talk about it, okay? And that's all I have to say on that. I want to speak directly to this administration. I wanted to let you guys know that you guys produce so much hot shit that there is going to be a
Flame coming out of your butthole. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Have a good goddamn evening.